Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So it was Mr. Wallflowers' birthday a couple of weeks ago, and I managed to buy him an absolute amazing record player that comes with 10 multifunctional additions to it. Now, Mr. Wallflowers is a nightmare to buy for his birthday and for Christmas, so I never know what to get him. So in the back of my mind, I've been planning on getting him a record player. And when I came across this record player, I absolutely fell in love with it. This record player isn't just a record player. It's a player for the records. It's a CD player. It's a tape player. It's Bluetooth, radio. It has a CD player there. You can see all the buttons. You tune in the radio with this section. At the side here, it has a cassette player. It has a, what am I calling those?
USB.
A USB and a memory card. So basically you can not only play all of these things, you can actually download them and record them to your USB or memory card. So it's a player and a recorder. It's 10 in 1. It's absolutely amazing. We've had the Bluetooth on. It sounds fabulous. It was lovely to see Mr. Wallflowers go up in the loft. We've had for so long records, CDs, tapes, so many of them stored in the loft. Before we had digital music and the apps we now use on a regular basis, Mr. Wallflowers was an avid music follower. He purchased so many albums, so many CDs and tapes, and he used to keep logbooks on what he had and the titles of them and the numbers of them, and he logged everything he had. And he loved the traceability of that, you know. And I just found that so intriguing that not only did he have this vast collection, I had music, I had a lot of music, but I never logged it specifically the way he did. And I really found that intriguing. So as the years have passed, the music's just sat in the loft, and we've put YouTube, Spotify, different apps on. We haven't purposely done what many people do, and that is pay for apps to actually use the music. I think the young generation don't see it the way maybe older people see it. You know, if they remove that artist, the artist gets cancelled or is no longer selling a lot of music. They remove that. You've lost that from your catalogue if you're paying on a regular basis, not just the artist, all the songs that go with it. If that music app just closes down, you've lost your investment. You could have been paying 1, 2, 3, 5 years or more. Got nothing to show for your money. That app's just being removed. But we've got these physical products. We've got the records there that we loved. I mean, 80s was our era. Some slightly before, some slightly afterwards, but mainly the 80s era is our era. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but to bring that Smiths Down album down this week and sit and blow, we knew every word. We sat there and sang along with it and got all excited, you know. And I'm not saying we haven't heard it over the years. We've heard it on apps, whatever, but to hear it on our own record player was a thrill. The sound is warm. It sounds the way it's meant to sound. It sounds real. It's not tinny, anything like that. It was really lovely to take it out the sleeve, put it on the player and sit there and listen to it, you know, purposefully, not just something on an app that's followed another song or, you know, your 10 pick of the day and you're flicking through to see what you might like and what you don't like. These are all stuff that we like, that we invested money in a long time ago.
40 years.
Over 40 years ago. And they're still good products, you know. So instead of sitting there lifeless in the loft, they've now come back to life. And you're loving it, aren't you? Absolutely loving it. Whilst he is out at work, I can pop an LP on, do the housework with the music on, the CD, the radio, etc. And it's just nice to be able to do it, you know. I haven't got to have that phone because the volume's not too loud. I can turn that volume up as loud as I can. I wouldn't because I'm not mean to the neighbours, but loud enough for me to hear, you know, I'm quite happy with. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you today because we're absolutely over the moon with it. I say there's so many different things we can do on it, and look how attractive this wooden unit is. You know, when we were back in our bedrooms back in the day, whether it be the 80s or whatever, just before, the little record players we had, they had plastic tops on, you know, and easily breakable. This is a solid unit. You know, it's a wooden case, it's solid, it's not flimsy, it's not cheap looking. It's reminiscent to me somewhat of a whale, let's say, you know, the old-fashioned gramophone front. So it's really old-fashioned with a modern twist, you know, with, as say, the USB, etc., and the memory card function, Bluetooth function. 78. It plays 78s, yeah, as well as the 45s. And the 33. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I remember being back in my bedroom, quite young, just starting out with records and really happy that I had some music of my own, you know. And I remember this. It's very Flintstone-ish, Stone Age record player. It was just this green case, and it was somewhat like a suitcase, you know. You just lifted the top and put your record on, and it did have a tinny sound, but it was mine, and I loved it, you know. This sounds so much better, but to have your own record player, I don't think there's any feeling that beats that. It's absolutely wonderful. So we're working our way through what we've got in the loft. A few years ago, we had way too many to fit in the loft with trying to store the boys' toys, clothing, etc. We put some in a shed, and unfortunately it got ruined. The shed leaked. We lost some of our music, and it really disappointed us, didn't it? But the stuff that we have got is vast still, and we're going to be interchanging it. We don't want to bring too much down at a time, so it just clutters the lounge. We'll just bring so much down at a time, give us a choice, and then go back up. And we're scratching the little grey cells, thinking, I'm sure that one's up there. I'm going to go and have a look for that one, you know, and different things. Some of my music, I have to wait till Mr. Wallflowers is out because he doesn't appreciate it, you know. He doesn't want to listen to. He doesn't want to listen to Bonnie Tyler or Barry Manilow. But you know, back in the day, I loved it. You know, I didn't like to look at Barry Manilow, but I did like to listen to his music. But a lot of the time, the music crosses over. We like the same music. It's just the odd ones of yours I don't appreciate, and the odd ones of mine you don't appreciate. But the rest of the time, we're happy to sit and enjoy it together, you know. What was your favourite vinyl back in the day? Have you still got it, you know, and do you have a way to play it? It's all very well being frugal. And you might say, well, that's a lot to pay, Mary-Ann, £110 for that. But everything I've explained, it's got on. There is no app cost. You're not carrying your phone around listening. You're not doing this, that, and the other, and looking for music that's been eradicated from certain apps, etc. It's your music that you chose, and now you're bringing it back to life and listening to it. I have this, if you're interested, on my Amazon storefront. And yeah, it is £110, but all the functions on it are well worth that money. We will listen to our music once again, and we'll thoroughly enjoy it. You might also notice that I'm sat here wearing the Wallflowers new t-shirt. We've got these on our Etsy store. If I can just turn the camera around and show you, Mr. Wallflowers is wearing his too. So he's got it in black. Hello. And I've got it in the white, obviously. So these are on our Etsy store. I'll put both the Amazon storefront and the Etsy link in the description, and also the cups have come, so you always know whether it's a video or a live stream. I've got a cup of coffee on the go, and it's our WF Wallflowers UK cup. I'm really happy with all the new products on the Etsy page. Please take a look. Please have a look. There might be something there you like. And I'd really like to thank Bridget. We had our first sale today. Bridget bought a couple of the cups, and I'm so thankful. Thank you so much, Bridget. I was so excited to see it pop up. I got a ka-ching, a notification. When I looked, it said you've had a sale on the cups. I was absolutely over the moon. You made my day, Bridget. So yeah, sitting here with a coffee in our Wallflowers t-shirts, listening to a bit of music. I'd love to play something to you right now so you can hear the quality of the sound, but YouTube won't allow it. They give us a strike for it, so unfortunately I can't let you listen to a bit of the Smiths, whether you'd like it or not. But yeah, take a look at what we've got available. Thank you so much for coming today. I hope you like it. I'm just absolutely over the moon with it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love old with the modern twist. I absolutely love it. And we've tried to base our whole house on that, you know, bit old fashioned, but with a modern twist. That's what we like. Take care. Thanks for coming. Please remember you're loved, and the world is a better place with you in it. Bye, love.